Hello guys, I am back again. I've just left it like this. I took the photo. So this is the second part. Sort of get it how you wanted to get it. And here is the book that I was telling you about. I bought this, when was it published? 97. So back in the day when all this stitching was great. But it is an awesome book. If you can get yourself a hold of the book that shows you how to do all the different types of stitches. You got feather stitch and chain stitch and all that kind of stuff, but to actually sew it together is going to be fairly basic stitches. You got your blanket stitch, and these are really cool. So you can make it as simple or as complex as you like, but I've been and had a look at lots of books, and some stuff over the years I've gotten rid of, but this is a book I go back to again and again. It's really good, from the publishers of Inspiration magazine, which was around back in the 90s. So I've picked out some embroidery floss that I want to use with it. You sort of pick, you can either have one colour. I might do a bit of one colour, but I might, when I go around the leaves, which this is what I've cut out from the fabric. See, you don't need to, as long as you put it underneath. See, that's underneath, it's up there. And I decided to put it up higher rather than having here. Put a bit of lace here, put a bit of lace there as well, just to keep a little bit of this. And I wouldn't mind using this to make roses, which I will show you how to make. You actually do like a 5-prong thing and you go around and around. I've got a tutorial how I did it on making big roses like that, but you can make it into small roses. So I'll use that for that. Maybe even put something here. And felt is awesome to put leaves on. So for now, we will get started. It's pretty pointy. Yes. Need something that's fairly sharp. So, okay, now reluctant to pull it apart, but you know, that's how we got to do it. Okay, that's there. These are all my colours I want to use. Keep that together like that. What I might do, even found a jar of red buttons, which I'll probably end up putting in between somewhere. Put that along there like that. Gives you a bit of an idea where I want to put that over there. Okay, the lace can go there. Now, what I'd like to do, okay, a bit like this. There. I have got a photo, but it's on this camera because I actually do my filming with my phone. So what I'll do is I'll start off doing some stitching, put everything away. Now with this, don't know whether I'm going to stitch it in the red. I'll pick out some of this. I think I might have it so it's a little bit contrasting. It'll go against that and then that. So I might use that. Use this one. Okay, you need fairly long bits. Some people use the 6 strands, and I want to get a bit of mileage out of it, so I might use 3. Okay, because I got 6 strands on there. So this is just DMC floss. Yeah. Best thing to do, put this in your mouth and then pull. There we go. It's annoying working with a long piece of thread, but you don't want to keep rethreading all the time. Okay. I did see something on Facebook on it, whatever, had an easier way to thread a needle. Don't know where. So now this might be a little difficult because you're a bit further away than what I would like to be. I've changed my table. So what you do is you get this and you just come up and what a goofer. Okay, make a knot first. Oh, you're out there laughing at me. I know. I'll give you permission. That's okay. Now, put a knot. And then just come up in there like this. And then we just go. I like, I found the easiest way to do it. I don't know, hopefully you're getting this. I've seen other people, the way you're doing a whole heap of stitches at one go. So it doesn't have to be, some people, they just sit there and they do this. I mean, good grief. Who can be bothered? Like, yes, it is slow stitching, but, you know, we'll be here all year. So just up, down. That's why you sort of need a semi-longer type one. There we go. And it can pucker, but that is the you know, the style of it, just how it looks. There we go. Done. Then we go back. I'm just going to go underneath and then come up here. And so how close do I want to go? That close? Oh, so I don't want to be here all year, so, you know, maybe we'll go this close. And so it's real you know, rustic style stitching. On the tutorials that I did see, they didn't go this close, but it's personal preference. You can do what you like, and people just put you'll see I'm going in already, see, but that's okay. Just chill, Suze, just chill. I need to learn to relax. That's the whole point. And the beauty of something like this, you can just take it with you when you go out somewhere, as when you do painting or journaling, and you know, you can't, everything's set up in your studio or whatever, and you can't take stuff with you. This is good when you go to friends or when you go to a craft, do crafting with some friends. You just take your little bits and pieces with you and just sit and relax. Okay, and so you come out, it might come out on the bottom. There we go. And so you just see it on along there like that. It's just so weird to me that there's nothing in between. Okay, so then we go back again. Now this is where you know, depends, like some people, you know, might even just do 5 running stitches all there along there like that. And you might find another stitch of something that you like. You want to do a feather stitch or a chain stitch or whatever. But for now, I just want to put them all down. Just have it stitched down. So I'll just show you another rung, and then I'll show you how to join a piece together. So much quicker doing it that way. So up, down. It's quite relaxing. Bit of music in the background. Watch telly. Fairly, you know, relaxing thing. And anybody can do a running stitch, and it does not have to be perfect. So this is what I mean by when the previous video, slow process, but really easy. So go down and then come up, so you don't, so you're not seeing the, I mean that'll be covered by the other one anyway. Oop. So if you're a type of person that once you've got it down you want to leave it down, just get a whole heap of safety pins rather than these little pins and pin it down, and it's there, and it, you know, but I just think for me this is putting it one bit at a time, but yep, it's personal choice of everything, whatever works for you and whatever you feel comfortable doing. So what I'll do when I finish this rung, I will oh, someone's impatient out there, beeping away. Yep, better go in. This is why, yep. Well, since it's come out anyway, I'll leave it. Grab that other bit. Where is it? Here we go. Grab the second bit. I mean, I normally wouldn't do it like this. I would just do a bit, but this is tutorial, so yeah, I need to show you what you need to do to join the other bits on. Not rocket science. Oh, good grief. She says while she struggles to thread a needle. I think it needs to be, because I'm so used to working with one or two threads, having a few more. So you just need a skinny, sharpish needle, because you've got to go through a couple of layers. Okay. Once again, give it a knot. Don't forget that part, like I did the first time. Now, okay, here we go. You probably ideally should. I think I might sew this bit on rather than sewing this other bit, because it's going to move. Now, did I have that on top or underneath? No, it doesn't really matter. So have that bit on there like that. Going underneath. And this is where probably the pin comes in handy. I'll pin this down. Maybe even put it over. There we go, already done it. This is why I reckon doing one at a time is good, because it shrinks. It always shrinks. See how that's shrunk up a bit? And that way the next bit I can put over there and it'll go right over the top. So I really want that to be held down. I don't want it moving. So what we do, so that's going through 3 layers then. And they're raw edges, but that's okay. That's how it's supposed to be. So they tell me. So I think having this first one maybe a little bit closer. Yep. And I like the fact that the stitching is going that way. I think that's really cool. Just adds a little bit of texture and dimension to it. But if you don't want to do that and you want it all going the same way, that's okay too. Okay. And then that going down and then up. Cool. How cute does that look? Really vintagey. And this fabric, this is a lot of this fabric here is sort of the feed sack. Is that right? Feed sack. It just doesn't sound like a right word. So go up and down here. Now that first bit is being stitched on, I feel a bit more confident with it not moving. And I can do a few more. Cool. Cool. So as you can see, it's going to be a bit of a process. So what I'll do is I'll get to the point where everything has been sewn down. That's stuff I'll do off camera. So, you know, like part 3 will be a while off. And I'll get to the point where, you know, where we've got to put these bits and pieces on. And then I'll show you how we do that. Like you can either do a blanket stitch or a running stitch around it, whatever you want to do. And you do a bits and then we'll do some other bits and pieces like they're called spider flowers and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be just an ongoing thing. That's something that you guys can create along with me and do a bit of, see, I love that. How cute does that look already? So go down. Oh, probably should have gone down. That's all right, I'll go down and up again. And I love that puckery texture look. I think it looks really cool. I might go a little bigger, a bit close. Okay, and then we've got to have a tutorial on how we actually make a book and put it together. So yeah, it'll be a bit of a slow, fun process that we'll do together. And I would really love to have a look at some of your work. But if any of you are on the Junk Journal chat or the Friendly Junk Journal Facebook page, which a lot of you are, you can put all your bits and pieces on there. Well, that's how I got inspired. I've seen it before, but when I saw Jeannie's, she used this beautiful fabric. Hers is in pinks, and I thought, gee, that's gorgeous. That's it. I'm going to do it. Been wanting to do it for a while now, and I just think it is so cool. It's just so relaxing, and especially running stitch. So putting it all together will be fairly simple. And that went in there like that, so then I'll go along there like that, and I can choose to go up and down maybe. I think that might work. And I'll probably have this as the main colour, and then that'll go on there like that. And then where have we got that? Where's my checkered one? Checkered, is that it? No, here we are. See, that was there. That was there like that. See, I didn't put it down low enough, and I'll be covering up the red part unless I go like this, which is what I will do because I really like those flowers. See, there you go. So I'll probably have to put that down like that. Bring it down where? There. See, there you go. Just so I can get some of that red on the top. This was going to go over the top of that, so I might be able to get away with having a bit of a gap there. See, it shrinks. It shrinks. So this is why you really are better off doing one at a time, because this little puckering, and then you know, do what I've just done here. I realised, okay, that's got to go underneath. So well, I don't mind having that because I could probably keep some of that top then. You've got the cute little tulips there. So that going down, I think that would probably be all right. There you go. So that's it. That's the basic tutorial on how to put pieces together, and then you do the same there. You would just choose where you're going to have that, whether that probably go on the top. So you stitch that, and then the width of this is perfect. You'd probably go along, that's why stripes or whatever, and then this one I could probably go a bit wider, and it's not perfectly straight, but you'll see all different types of techniques. And you can even if you want to do it quite a bit wider, like have, you know, 1 2 3 4, and then you see somewhere they draw, you do a circle and you can go around in circles and all that's just beautiful. It's just so much span out there to do whatever you like to do. So, but since this is my first style at doing slow stitching, I've done embroidery and all that before, I thought I'll just stick to the basic and we'll work with what we've got. Okay, hopefully you're able to see that. Well, I'll pick this up. Where are we? Here we go. And show you up close. Hopefully it's not going to be too... There we go. See, that's just the basic stitching that you do there and on there like that. But I love how it puckers up like that. I think that's really cool. Okay guys, give it a whirl. Let me know what you think. And I'll catch you in the next one once the base is all down, and then we can do the fun part of doing a little bit more decorating. Yeah, lots of work, but really simple. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next tutorial. See ya. Bye for now.